Okay guys, so I don't know if you put on one of these spoilers yourself and you've had this problem of like maybe it's not a good seal. I use 3M tape and I'm not trusting it too much. It's peeling in a lot of spots. So what I'm gonna do to make sure it's safe and doesn't fly off, my nice carbon fiber, so it doesn't fly off while I'm driving, is I'm going to get some black silicone and I'm gonna just run a bead of caulking all through here, and that way it's not going to go anywhere at all. And so the first thing you want to do to make sure your lines are nice and clean, you don't get it all over the place and make a mess, so you want to grab some painter's tape and just make a nice clean line with it. Now the best results are right here. So if you really want to make it look good, you gotta sit there and take your time with this tape. I'm going quick because I do this every day at work pretty much with the doors, so I'm used to this. But you want to take your time. You want to go. You don't want to overlap. You want so that there's enough caulk or enough silicone so that it can grab onto the spoiler just a little bit. You don't want it to go fully on there so it's completely noticeable, but you want it on there so there's more than enough support. Just take your time. I switched positions, so now I'm going to be a little slower. Be the best. So now that you've taped both sides, you're gonna have a hard time doing these, but make sure your corners here are pretty good because this is gonna be a tight spot for when you peel it off later. You're gonna want to make that look clean. So make sure you do everything properly now, or else you're gonna regret it later because the stuff's not gonna come off very easily. It will come off, but it's gonna be very hard and you're not gonna want to deal with it. So make sure you like it and you're happy with it in the lines before you go and do it, because there ain't no going back. I'm gonna pass you the tape. Clean up this line down here. I really don't like. So now you're gonna wanna just slowly get the pace. Just make sure you get a solid line. Just take it nice and slow if you need to. You can do what I did there. You can always like go in and then come back on it. I'm gonna have to, it's hard to see, the lighting's not very well for me, so I might actually have to go back and do a whole lot of work. I'm gonna have to make my nozzle a little thicker as well. I might be able to make this work, because I'll be able to, you go back in later and you make it nice and clean. But you gotta be careful. I'm just gonna go on the other side. Alright, and then Coming slowly. I go thick here anyways. I want to make sure I cover the 3M tape that's already there. There you go. And that's all you really need. Alright guys, what you're going to want to do now is you want to grab some glass cleaner, doesn't matter what kind, and you're just going to run it along. I'm going to kill your car if you have glass cleaner on it, it's fine. And then you're going to grab your finger, spit on your finger, and then take your finger and drag it all the way up. Grab your rag, take it completely off your finger so you don't make a mess when you go back in over here. Spit on your finger again, all the way down, and you're done. And if you don't know how to caulk, there you go, it's the best way of caulking. But yeah. You want to check it over, make sure it's how you want it. And you're probably going to want to wait about an hour and then peel it off. So it dries a little bit, but it'll be a little fresh though. I see here, I don't like it. So I'm just going to take a little bit and drag it over. Just like that. You don't have to push hard, just be gentle with it. It'll do what you want. So yeah, I'm gonna let that dry for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back and peel the tape. All right guys, so this is the final product. Yeah, it's pretty good. I'd say I'm proud of it. Be careful with your ends. You always wanna make sure your ends are good. If you get any of these weird lines, just take a spit on your finger and just rub it across real quick. See that line's gone. It's there a little bit, but once you wash the car, it'll come right off. And a couple spots right here, you see as well. Those I can get later with a little razor or something. But one thing you need to know, the more you play with it, the more you'll fuck it up. So I'm leaving it there. Anyways, guys, and that's how you caulk or weatherproof, I guess. I don't know, however you want to consider this. Make it more sturdy or install, I guess. This is how I would have installed it originally if I thought of it. But yeah, and there, that's it.